welcome to the Ladies European Tour and to Spain and La Sella Open. We're now south of Valencia at La Sella Golf Resort and Spa in the foothills of the mountains leading down to the Mediterranean. With the idyllic setting and one of the biggest prize funds of the season of €1 million, no wonder the players voted it Tournament of the Year. Nuria Iturrioz back in town, the Spaniard winning this event in a playoff last time out for her fourth LET trophy. Pauline Roussin-Bouchard seems back to her best, two-time LET champion, almost winning last time out in Ireland. She'd be one to watch. As would Helen Briem, the world #1 amateur until she turned pro in July. The German already has 4 wins on the Access Tour. Can she add this one to her trophy cabinet this week? Some overnight rain soaked the course. Target golf, the name of the game, in round 1. With just one top 10 in her last 6 starts, Shannon Tan is searching for the form that took her to victory in the opening event of the season. This putt summed up a day, not quite dropping in an opening round 72. A similar story too for the defending champion, Iturrioz ending the day 1 under in what was an inconsistent round. 5 birdies and 2 double bogeys on the card. Chiara Tamburlini had her putting boots on early. This a beauty at 15. She made the turn 4 under before dropping 2 on the way home for an opening day 70. Sarah Schober, one of 8 players at 3 under.
Here in 2, there in 3, an eagle on the 18th there for Sarah.
Schober kept on from there, 4 birdies on her back 9 for an opening day 69. Few players have longer commutes to tournaments than Alexandra Swain, jetting in from the American Virgin Islands.
Steps that one in, gets herself to 3 under par.
A score as good as the air miles, another 3 under. Ursula Vikström came close to victory in Ireland last time out, with Finn eventually coming 3rd for the 2nd time this season. Swinging it nicely, she carded 5 birdies and a single bogey to close 4 under.
Stop. Yeah, landed that one on the money.
Samantha Bruce is one of the longer hitters on tour, and she made the most of the par 5s, birdieing 2 out of 3. She landed on the 18th in just 2 as the Filipino rookie ended the day just 1 shot off the lead.
Flies it all the way. The eagle putt to come.
19-year-old Briem lived up to her reputation. Off target with her tee shot at 16, not so with the second for the teenage German. Power and precision to set up a birdie. 5 under, she was in a share of the lead, along with Virginia Elena Carter. The Italian has former Solheim Cup player Becky Brewerton on the bag, and the partnership was working well.
Expertly played.
Carter, 5 under par. As was Elina Nummenpaa. The Finn only found out she was in the event a week ago and played with her dad in a family cup competition back home. Seems like good prep. 6 birdies, a single bogey, and tied for the lead. 5 under the mark after day 1, including Briem, who was living up to the hype. Despite it being her first LET start as pro, she was the bookmaker's favourite, not a tag she agreed with.
You know, I don't see myself as a favorite. It's just my 3rd professional event, so yeah, I'm just you know, the kind of newcomer, and yeah, I'll see where I end up, but I'm just having fun and experience my first professional events.
The weather remained mixed on day 2, but the sun, when it was out, was strong. But it was another frustrating round from Shannon Tan. An uncharacteristic story of inconsistent golf. She bogeyed the 16th, nailed a tee shot for birdie here at 17, and then went on to bogey the 18th, another 72, level par overall. Dorota Zalewska shot the round of the day, the pole with a 65, which included 9 birdies and 2 bogeys. Alarmingly for the rest of the field, she claimed afterwards she didn't feel she played that well. Others may disagree. At one stage, Helen Briem led in round 2. 3 birdies on the card and bogey free, but 2 bogeys on her last 2 holes meant the German closed with a 71, 6 under par. Becomes level with Blanca Fernandez Garcia Poggio. The Spaniard turned pro in July and competing in her first ever LET event was bogey free in a 68. That left the 23-year-old just 1 back heading into the weekend. Good going. And rightly earning the fist bump. Ursula Wikström went out late and said afterwards she struggled on the ever-growing Bermuda greens. The putts then not quite dropping for the Finn, but a 70 ensured she was another, just 1 shot back. Kirsten Rudgley, 1 of 3 at the top after a 69. The Aussie has been the epitome of consistency, now making 29 cuts in a row.
Takes it out, throwing darts there, Rudgley.
And now, in with a chance of a win. Virginia Elena Carter and Sara Kuskova finished late and joined Rudgley in the lead. The Aussie has relatives in this region and considers it her second home. Seems to be helping.
My uncle's not far from here, so it's nice to go home, or not home, but back to his and feel like home, I guess. And have your home cooked meals and just relaxing instead of being back in your hotel room and constantly thinking about golf, I guess, yeah.
Some storms on Saturday with play halted for 2 3/4 hours. And the break in play seemed to affect Sara Kuskova's rhythm. The Czech had equalled the second to take the lead before the stoppage. In the end, she had to settle for a 71 that left her at 8 under par. Pauline Roussin-Bouchard went on the charge. The Frenchwoman has been back in form of late, losing out to Annabel Dimmock in a playoff in Ireland, and was banging in the birdies on Saturday. 4 on the front 9, 3 on the back to shoot up to 9 under. Ursula Wikström another on that score. She began and ended with a bogey, but in between, the Finn was knocking them in. Birdie here at 9.
Come on.
Wikström 3 shots off the lead. As was the Aussie cut-making machine, Kirsten Rudgley. A lovely tee shot here at the par 3 fourth, setting up 1 of 4 birdies on the card. In the end, a round of 70, and back in a share of 3rd.
Yes.
Virginia Elena Carter maintained her challenge. A round of 4 under, with the irons working nicely.
No issue at all there, superb control.
Helen Briem began the day in 4th, but took apart the front 9 with birdies at 2, 3, and then 3 in a row at 6, 7, and here at 8. In the end, a round of 6 under for the 4-time Lettuce champion, 12 under overall, enough for a 1-shot lead. A top 10 separated by just 4 shots. No Nuria Iturrioz on this page, the defending champion out of the running, but a potential first LET win on the horizon for Briem, who holds big ambitions.
I want to play Solheim Cup, I want to go to the Olympics, but I'm still 19 and turned professional 2 months ago. So yeah, I'm just enjoying and collecting experience right now.
Stay with us to see if it would be breakthrough for Briem, or with the chasing pack reel her in. Plenty of twists ahead. See you after the break. La Sella Golf Resort and the final round of La Sella Open. What a day we look forward to. Excellent. It's carved to the Italian on top. What a shot from Helen Briem. There is some talent there. Good looking swing. Wonderful shot.
Oh, takes it out, throwing darts there, Rudgley.
She is on a charge. Another one for Roussin-Bouchard. Virginia Elena Carter a shot off the lead held by Helen Briem, the pre-tournament favourite, but at just 19 years of age and at the start of her career, the chasing pack still in with a chance. Who would get their hands on the trophy? The sun was shining, and with low winds and a receptive course, a good score was to be had. Briem got off to the perfect start. A birdie at the first thanks to this pin seeker, and with closest challenger Carter unable to follow her, the lead was extended to 2 shots. After a 65 on Saturday, Roussin-Bouchard kept her foot down. Birdies at the first and there at the third. Her third birdie of the day came at the par 4 fifth to move within 1 of Briem. And at the next, she made it 4 birdies in her opening 6 holes. 13 under par to move alongside the overnight leader. But Briem back ahead at the 7th, no mistake with the putter. Bogey free, she was now at 14 under par and 1 in front. Virginia Elena Carter couldn't make a birdie in her opening 8 holes, in trouble at the 9th. Into the penalty area, her hopes seemed to be dwindling. Briem ahead by 1, approaching the turn, all pars on the front 9 from Rajdi, with Kuskova out in 32. I'm Richard Kaufman, former LET player Sophie Walker alongside me, and Sophie, it's been a composed front 9 so far from Briem.
It really has. She's only missed 1 green, 2 under par, especially after Roussin-Bouchard has thrown everything at her. Now chosen to lay up on this par 5 9th hole, even though she could reach it in 2. A right pin. Exactly what she needs to do, especially with playing partners in trouble left and right.
Yeah, showing some maturity there, Helen Briem, with the layup, forced into a layup, Roussin-Bouchard after going into the trees right.
Wants to keep this long iron down the left-hand side. There's a penalty area on the right. And she's played smart also.
Far from a duel, but 2 very informed players. Now here's the oldest rookie in town, 40-year-old Japanese Ayako Uehara, out in 32.
That was to go 5 under through 10 holes, looking for her best finish on the Ladies European Tour.
Currently just outside the top 100 in the rankings. Only 5 events to come after this week. Taking the putter out here.
Yeah, interesting play through the Bermuda. I hope it doesn't bounce and take some speed off this. It's slow, uphill, left to right. That's well judged. I mean, she's birdied this hole every single day, but this will be a good par for Pauline.
It's been an excellent front 9 from the French player. First look at Sophie Brigner, who even with the double bogey, the 8th is going well. Going even better now. 5 under for the day.
Needs a top 10 to get into France next week. Currently first reserve, the Swede.
Briem made a 6 here to finish her round on Friday. 3 putted this hole yesterday for a 5.
Yeah. 1 putt today for a 4. She gets the -15, 3 under through her front 9.
So in front by 2. Doubled that overnight advantage. This to go out in 32 for Roussin-Bouchard. And the 2 putt from where she was. A decent 5 from being in the trees.
Ursula Wikström on a run of 7 rounds under par in a row, thanks to Ireland. Just a par there, but like Pauline, Roussin-Bouchard looking to go well this week on back-to-backs.
We enjoy watching Uehara, don't we, around the greens?
Yeah, she's got every shot. Can play it low, medium, high. The way she wipes that club, looking after it, as if to say, that's my baby.
Roussin-Bouchard now 10, second in Morocco early this year. They went quiet, but so good on Sunday in Ireland, and it looks like more of the same here in the east of Spain.
Pitching wedge finding its target back left.
Charging weekend from Roussin-Bouchard. Started the third round in a tie for 24th.
Gap wedge. Well, it doesn't like it, but you can't miss left. There's out of bounds there. Also, you could short side yourself.
Seems to take it in a stride, doesn't she, Briem? As if it's just a Sunday stroll.
But this back nine can cause some trouble. Wikström hit it in the trees on the right. It's chipped out to here. Oh, she's thin now. Get down. It's out of bounds there. Oh, it's just come out of those bushes.
Yeah, not out of bounds, but big trouble for the Finn. Also coming out of the sand here is Kuskova.
Here in two on the par 5 12th. Now the par 5s 12 and 18 are the realistic birdie chances on the back nine. All the other holes are difficult.
A bit of a putting contest here on the 10th green. Briem first for her birdie.
Bit of a misread there.
Tallest player on tour, 1.94 m. This is where Wikström's finish. I mean, she can only just advance this.
Yep.
No way of getting it through that Bermuda grass.
That's the trouble if you miss these fairways on the back nine. So this putt to get within one, from left to right, pacey by the hole.
That putt is working nicely. 5 birdies, 5 pars. I mean, you can't do much more than that within one. So close in Ireland. Took a second playoff hole for Annabel Dimmock to see her off in Ireland. To get to 13 under and into third.
Yeah, Kuskova's now made 5 birdies in 9 holes.
Arrived here last Friday, wanted to get used to that Bermuda grass. It seems to be a plan that's working well. Briem knows she's in with a fight. Not just Roussin-Bouchard, as we see Kuskova now within a couple. Decent sized crowd are following that final group. Wikström's chances seem to be dwindling here at 11th.
It's caught so many players out. It's only a hybrid off the tee or a long iron, but if you miss the fairway, then
I got it.
staring 6 in the face there, the Finn.
It's for another to get to 13 under. Uehara, her last win came 13 years ago in Japan. No problem. She's been playing most of her time since then on the LPGA Tour.
Willing that ball in there, but it's still a double bogey for Ursula Wikström.
Costly. Anna Trevino, the leading Spaniard, amongst a top 5 separated by just 3 shots. Briem still edging it by 1 into the back 9 of La Sella Open. Welcome back to the second staging of La Sella Open, where Helen Briem leads by 1, as she had done heading into the final round. The final group are at the par 5 12th.
And it's advantage Roussin-Bouchard, with the German hitting it into the trees and having to chip out. It's a mid-iron from 162 yards into the par 5. It's not a bad leave there, short right.
There's no wind. It just died.
Expecting a bit of help there from the breeze, but not to be. So Briem, like at 9, having to lay up in 2.
Same type of yardage and result.
Well, we're talking potentially one of the biggest hitters ever on the Ladies European Tour here.
That can also wedge it well. Good luck, everybody.
stretch. Sarah Kuskova, though, came through 13 and 14 unscathed.
Just clipped a tree there on 15. That's took the sting out of that one. Could have gone anywhere, actually. So unlucky stroke lucky there.
Going with the putter again.
Yeah, I'm surprised at this play just because of how steep the slope is and coming through Bermuda. She did it well on 9. Let's charge that one. It's all about the speed. This thick grass does affect it. That one was feisty there by Pauline.
She's a feisty character herself. Still birdie putt to come. Uehara dropped a shot at 13. Here she is, 14th, par 3.
This was really quick.
Showing plenty of respect to that one. Big opportunity for the likes of Uehara and Briem, who are trying to make sure they get into that all-important top 70.
This is like a match play situation now on 12. First in, Briem.
Well, she's ahead by 2 again for now, 16 under. Such a calmness about the way she's going about things now. Up to 15 again with Kuskova.
See how she has to go down deep to try and find that ball in the thick grass. Well judged. It's definitely a style to play in these grasses, and going to university in Texas, that will have helped her.
This to keep within touching distance of Helen Briem.
She's held some clutch putts from that 10 or 15 feet. They haven't been tap-ins, have they?
6th birdie of the round, 6 pars to go with it. What a performance. Remember, she was 7 under par without a drop shot yesterday. This is some weekend so far for the Frenchwoman.
Back-to-back bogeys.
Yeah, 11 under, which, given Breem's birdie, means she's now 5 adrift.
And the 13th hole plays the hardest on the golf course. Finding the fairway is the difficult part. So Briem from 150, left pin. Oh, she's turned it over. Well, that's the first green she's missed since the 3rd.
I think she thinks she's hit a good one. Can't quite work out why it's gone left. Maybe the wind's caught it as well. Opens the door a little for Pauline Roussin-Bouchard.
144 yards back into the wind, 8 iron. It's a great number for her.
Oh, and it's a great golf shot. No, it's a wonderful shot. Best we've seen today. You won't see many birdies at 13, but I think we can give one there to Pauline.
She won't go away, will she? On to the 16th. Struggled off the tee yesterday on the back 9, but has found something today, Sarah. It's an okay lead.
Yeah, last month achieved one of her big goals, which is to reach the Olympics. Germany got a silver medal, didn't they?
Well, she's passed the test on the short game.
That was a great touch from Helen Briem to avoid another drop shot here for Uehara. And she is on the bogey train.
It just shows you can be playing so well. She's 5 under par. And now she's dropped 3 in a row just because of this back 9. It gets tighter and tighter, especially with the pressure on. Good par though there for Briem.
Yeah, great par. But it is likely to result in her being caught again at the top, given the brilliance of her closest challenger.
Remember Singapore? That final day against Lydia Ko? Same could be said for Ireland. She's at it again here in Spain. We are tied at the top with 5 holes left to play.
What a 3 that is from Roussin-Bouchard. What a time to produce it as well.
So now 3 back, downhill right to left. Oh, the pace just kept that one out. Oh, and it's gone a fair way past. Huge confidence in her putting, changed her grip a couple of months ago to conventional, and she's been the best putter in the field this week.
To the par 3 14th, today playing 189 yards.
Probably take about 13 yards off this though. It's downhill, downwind. 6 iron.
Yeah, that's right.
Just keeping that pressure on the German, isn't she? Just in the hope that she might phase her. I mean, it doesn't look it so far.
Yeah, Roussin-Bouchard with a couple of Ladies European Tour titles. Helen Briem, who won 3 events in a row as an amateur on the Access Tour back in June. Added another as a pro just a couple of weeks ago at the Rose Ladies Open.
7 iron. That one will be quick from there. You would say Pauline Roussin-Bouchard has the easier putt.
Some battle this is looking like it's being between the two. You don't want to rule everyone out just yet, but it does look more and more like a duel. Now, it's been a massive final round so far from Sophie Briem. And that takes us 6 under for the day. She starts the week 90th on the order of merit and without a top 10 all season.
It's a good 2-putt.
And she's 3 back now in 3rd. She could just squeeze out a couple more birdies. You never know.
Double breaker here. Yeah, it is slow. This green slopes from back left to front right.
To try and get it back to 11 under. Okay. Well, the victory still eludes her, closing in on 350 events now on the Ladies European Tour. Playing some lovely golf as Wikström.
Downhill, left to right for a 2. To get 1 clear. Now, if she does win this event, she will be a player that loses strokes on the putting green, which is unheard of when you win a tournament, which just shows how good Briem is tee to green.
This is the second of the par 3s on the back 9. Short 17th.
Can go after this 7 iron. Plays a club into the wind. It just stalls as you come out of the trees.
Hopefully just to tidy up here, Bree. I think pars all round in what is just her 3rd start as a pro. Did come close to winning actually on the Ladies European Tour back in June. Lost a playoff to Pauline in Sweden.
So pars all round on 14. We head to the tight 15th hole now. Very similar to that 13th. A lot of trouble left and right.
The top 2. She's bogey free today, Kuskova. Bowled on the last green. Let's see what she does here at 17. Keep coming.
Do it!
Not even the yell could send it into the hole. But these top 3 players are bogey free today. Under the pressure of a Sunday afternoon, that is excellent golf.
Great putt, someone said it really was. Par 5 18th to come. We're at the 15th.
I clipped a tree off the tee and it kicked back into the fairway. And wedged it onto the front of the green. Well, if Briem got some luck on the 12th, you would say that Roussin-Bouchard got some luck on 15.
Yeah, elevation changes, plenty of them on this back 9. You can see here, severely downhill with the 2nd.
It's hard to get into the bottom of the ball here. Get it to go to far enough to get to that left pin. Look at that, you can see it there, just how steep that slope is she was playing from.
fourth shot at this par 5 for Briem. Fair to say she hates it. Well,
That's tension, I think.
and it's big money. Remember, it's a €1 million event. A lot of prize money, a lot of important order of merit points up for grabs.
I thought she'd got another one then.
Yeah, pretty close. Victory for Roussin-Bouchard actually would take her to second on the rankings.
So this for par from left to right. Oh, she's pushed it.
Well, it's going to be a drop shot at the end of a really good week, but it will be a first top 10 of the season for Briem for sure.
Another double breakup. Finds the middle of the cup. One clear with 3 to play. That looks like a massive moment for Briem.
Briem back in front. Some ding-dong battle this is turning out to be. I get the feeling there might be another twist or two to come. But everything Roussin-Bouchard is throwing at her, Briem has just got the answers at the moment. A couple of times now she's caught Helen Briem, but every time she does, the German responds.
She knows she needs birdies.
Yeah, she may have caught Helen Briem, but the German back ahead at La Sella Open. Roussin-Bouchard giving it everything, but Briem, so far, standing firm. Welcome back to La Sella Open on the east coast of Spain, where Helen Briem is back out in front in an absorbing battle with Pauline Roussin-Bouchard. Golf at the highest level.
Annabel Trevino looking to be the top Spanish player this week. 11 under par, 7 iron. Could hit 8, but I think she wants to play aggressive. Try and move up this leaderboard. Superb shot there.
Could have been playing on the LPGA Tour this week, but decided she wanted to be playing on home soil on the LET, and it looks like a pretty good decision the way she's been going. Par 5 closing hole for Kuskova.
They're playing 3 from here. I have to play this shot like a bunker shot. That's not bad. Leaves herself a birdie putt.
Sort of Wikström here at 16.
There's a few of them tied, isn't there, on 11 under. This is a big money event, €1 million prize fund.
Yeah, 150,000 to the winner.
Just to get out of that tie for 4th.
Pity, lovely tee shot.
Yeah, you feel the wind went out of her sails when she bogeyed 11 and only parred the 12th, the par 5.
Finished top 5 in the 2 events right at the start of the season. Nice return to form for Pauline Trevino.
I can't hit driver off 16, but opted for 4 iron. Is a long way back here. Slightly downwind, front left pin.
Just nestled down a little bit there. Just to set the target at 14 under.
It's still looking like the best result of her career, a 3rd place, and we're talking about that prize fund, €60,000 for Kuskova.
Yeah, final round 67, excellent week all round from the Czech.
Briem also hit 4-iron, but was a good 20 yards further on. Just inside 150 yards. Smart play is right at this flag.
That's exactly what she's done. Interesting hearing her talk in her interview yesterday, talking about Solheim Cup, the Olympics. She's not lacking ambition.
It's hard to question it, isn't it? The performance today, especially.
Shroom's tee shot on its way at 17. It's been a tricky back 9 for the Finn. He's gone out of his cells. Just 3-putted the last.
Well, didn't chip it on 12, and just got to here on 16 on that second cut. Oh, nearly fireworks there for Pauline. How's that not gone in?
Well, given the way she's playing, so surprised it hasn't got in. Her caddy Paul there. I think he thought she'd got it too.
Similar shot here for Vikram. Weight on her left side. Steep angle of attack. That's how you play out Bermuda.
Roussin-Bouchard so close to a birdie. Briem though could move out in front even further. Nearly frustrated. Didn't need much more.
She's given us that first bit of emotion, hasn't she?
That I'm sure still very proud. Jochen on the bag.
Final hole of the day for Annabel Trevino. Just needs to try and hold this face square, aim at the palm in the distance. It's a blind second shot here. Face just held open. It's okay, it's at the far point of that bunker, so it'll be a shorter bunker shot for the Spaniard.
Good up and down. Playing a lot of golf. She made the cut at St Andrews, then went straight to Ireland.
I don't think anything Ursula could have done could have competed with Briem or Roussin-Bouchard. This is 8-iron into 17, holding the pose. She's just doing everything right, leaving herself the uphill putts.
Looks like she's done this a fair few times before, which on the Ladies European Tour, this is only her 4th ever start, first as a professional. Roussin-Bouchard won, I think, in her first or second start as a pro at the Skafto Open in Sweden.
7-iron for her. Just leaped it a tad.
Advantage Briem there again. 1 shot lead, remember, for the German player.
O'Hara made a double bogey at 16. She was 5 under par for her round. She's now 1 over. Oh, let's hope she birdies the last.
So we are really now in a match play kind of situation. 2 players in it, 1 shot between them.
It's looking like 4 pars in a row. That'll be the first time she's done that all weekend. Standard of the French players' golf.
Needing to splash out of the sand here, Polite Trevino.
Just land it about 3 paces shy of the flag.
Like that.
Her short game has come on leaps and bounds this year.
Change of coach. Now working with Jorge Parada. Back to 17. Feel like a potential big moment here for Briem. Could take a 2-shot lead to 18.
Especially as it's a par 5. It was almost job done if that one would have gone in for a 2.
Here you look at the record on 18 for these 2 players, and Briem's birdied it every time. Roussin-Bouchard with pars.
Okay, so back in 40, So that's a disappointing back nine, but it's a tied 7th, her best result on the Ladies European Tour.
A little bit of work left on this one. No drop shots all weekend so far, and that remains the way. So has to make birdie down the last and just hope the leader doesn't do the same. It's a formality really, no problems for Helen Briem, who's hardly put a foot wrong all week.
Oh, that's a shame. Still going to be a top 5 for Annabel Trevino, top Spanish player this week at La Sella Open.
Smelia Sonobu there, who's heading for her first top 10 of the year. But all eyes on the 18th tee. Leading by 1, par 5, Helen Briem.
Just can't miss this left.
Don't think she's missing left, missing right. That is superb.
Oh, you almost feel sorry for that golf ball. Gets hit so hard.
That makes it very much in reach.
Right to left.
A couple of bogeys in the last 3 holes, but an excellent last 2 events on the Ladies European Tour for Wikström after playing all 4 rounds at St Andrews.
That's her 35th top 10 of her career. Over 20 years on tour now, Ursula Wikström.
Yeah, you just hope her time will come one week, because it's week 1 as a pro for Helen Briem and could be happening right here.
275-yard tee shot, 185 yards left. Roussin-Bouchard's had to lay off to just find the middle of the green. It's just effortless power from the German. It's so sensible as well. Some players with this much power hit it all over the place.
Roussin-Bouchard really needs to hold out given where Briem is, but definitely needs to make birdie.
100 yards, sand wedge right on her limit.
Little bit of backspin hurting a little. It's been a great battle from the French player, but it looks like she is going to come up short here just because of the brilliance of Briem.
Well, 2 putts will do it. Up the hill, very little break.
Tracking.
I thought she was going to finish in style.
Crowd leading the applause. What a performance this is. And that pretty much guarantees the victory, even if this one goes in from Roussin-Bouchard.
Just couldn't keep that birdie run going, especially with Helen Briem. She's won a birdie 15 and 18. Roussin-Bouchard is going to be all pars from there. Still, it's been a great watch.
It has, and she has pushed Briem and made it the spectacle that it has been. Virginia Elena Carter is going to knock in a birdie which should take her into the top 10 despite a closing 75.
Up to 71st on the order of merit for the Italian.
And this will be back-to-back 65s, not quite enough.
2 runners up in a row. The craziness is back for Pauline. I don't think she can be disappointed because Helen Briem has just been amazing.
I think we've just found the newest star on the Ladies European Tour. Feels like a new era. Helen Briem, head and shoulders above the rest in more ways than
Thank
one.
you.
Well done.
The sky's the limit for this player. The next generation has arrived.
Ja.
150,000 euros for first place.
One of their first start on the Ladies European Tour as a professional. It brings a first win. Roussin-Bouchard certainly played her part as well. Two-shot win in the end for Briem, who had back-to-back 66s over the weekend, with Roussin-Bouchard having to settle for second place for the second tournament in a row. Trishat Chinglab and Bronte both shot in the 60s to finish 12th and 14th respectively, and a top 20 for La Sella player Celine Erban. All of them though some way behind this lady, Helen Briem, the first of what will surely be many Ladies European Tour trophies safely in her hands.
Currently I have no words. It's just incredible. It's my first event on the LET as a professional and my third in overall, so I'm just really proud.
Chiara Tamburlini keeps her place at the top of the Order of Merit, the Swiss finishing in 18th here this week. Roussin-Bouchard jumps from 12th up to 6th. Tamburlini top of the Rookie of the Year rankings as well. Some 3 rookie winners this year in Tamburlini, Shannon Tan and Pauline Delacour. 4 if you count Briem. What a few months it's been for Olympic champion Lydia Ko. Another win for the Kiwi this weekend on the LPGA Tour. Her 22nd, still nearly quarter #1. Thanks for watching as Helen Briem showed the future of European golf looks bright. Next up, Briem and the Tour heads to France. As ever, keep in touch with all the action at ladieseuropeantour.com. Until then, bye-bye for now.